Now for the National Weather Service forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area. Rest of today, snow late in the morning, then snow likely in the afternoon. New snow accumulation around 1 inch. Highs around 25. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, cloudy. A chance of light snow in the evening, then a slight chance of light snow overnight. Lows 10 to 15. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of snow 30%. Wednesday, mostly cloudy. Highs around 20. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday night, colder. Partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Lows 5 below zero. Northwest winds 5 miles an hour, shifting to the south overnight. And now for the extended forecast. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of snow. Highs around 15. Lows around 5. Friday and Friday night, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of snow. Highs around 20. Lows around 5. Saturday and Saturday night, partly cloudy. Highs around 10. Lows near zero. Sunday and Sunday night, partly cloudy. Highs around 5. Lows around 5 below. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, mostly cloudy. Highs around 10. Again, the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area for the rest of today. Snow late in the morning, then snow likely in the afternoon. New snow accumulation around 1 inch. Highs around 25. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
This is the Twin City Metropolitan Area Weather Radio Station, KEC 65, serving a portion of east central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. We broadcast from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Chanhassen, Minnesota, on an assigned frequency of 162.55 MHz, and transmit from the KSTP television tower in St. Paul. The current time is 8:53 a.m. Central Standard Time.
At 8 a.m. in the Twin Cities, light snow was falling. The visibility was 3 miles. It was 19 degrees, or -7 degrees Celsius. The dew point was 16. The relative humidity was 88%. The wind was north at 6 miles an hour. The wind chill was 11. The pressure was 30.28 inches and steady. Around the metro, snow was falling, with a temperature of 19 at St. Paul, 19 at Eden Prairie, and 18 at Lake Elmo. At Lakeville, mixed precipitation was falling, with a temperature of 18. Around the state, snow was falling, with a temperature of 19 at Rochester, 17 at St. Cloud, and 17 at Duluth. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 12 at Brainerd, and 13 at International Falls. Across the Dakotas, at Sioux Falls, snow was falling, with a temperature of -4. At Fargo, it was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 9. In Iowa, snow was falling, and temperatures were between 18 and 20 degrees. Around Wisconsin, snow was falling, with a temperature of 23 at Madison, and 19 at Eau Claire. At Milwaukee, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 27. Once again at 8 a.m. in the Twin Cities, it was 19 degrees. The wind chill was 11, with light snow.
Now the latest weather synopsis for the eastern Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. A trough of low pressure from the eastern Dakotas across Minnesota to Iowa and northern Illinois will move little today. Steady light snow is expected across the eastern Dakotas, Minnesota, Iowa, into Wisconsin today and tonight. High pressure bring dry weather to the western Dakotas today, and brisk north winds sweep blowing and drifting snow across South Dakota and Iowa today. High temperatures will be in the single digits over most of the Dakotas into northwest Iowa, teens from eastern North Dakota through most of Minnesota and western Iowa, 20s from eastern Minnesota across eastern Iowa, and most of Wisconsin. Snow will taper to flurries over the eastern Dakotas and western Minnesota this afternoon and evening, and across the rest of the region overnight tonight. Low temperatures will hold steady in the teens over most of Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, and southeast Minnesota tonight, with single digits above and below zero over most of the Dakotas, and west Minnesota and western Iowa. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of central and southern Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. For today and tonight, light snow will continue today and gradually taper off to flurries before ending tonight. Additional accumulations today will generally range from a dusting to 2 inches. Patchy blowing snow is possible across south-central Minnesota today and tonight. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday through Monday, as an Arctic cold front moves through the area on Friday night into early Saturday. Winds are expected to increase with quickly falling temperatures. Dangerous wind chills, blowing snow, and minor snow accumulations may become a concern. Spotter information statement. Spotters and snowfall observers are urged to report snowfall amounts to the National Weather Service. The Twin Cities, Minnesota climate summary for yesterday, January 10th, 2011. Yesterday's high temperature was 22 degrees, and the low 12 for a mean temperature of 17 degrees. 0.16 inches of precipitation fell yesterday, which brings the monthly total to 0.24 inches. This is 0.07 inches below the normal amount of 0.31 inches for January. The total precipitation for the year now stands at 0.24 inches, which is 0.07 inches below normal. 1.5 inches of snow fell yesterday, which brings the monthly total to 3.4 inches. This is 0.7 inches below the normal amount of 4.1 inches for January. The total snowfall for the year now stands at 46.8 inches, which is 22.1 inches above normal. There were 48 heating degree days yesterday, which is 5 below normal. This brings the monthly total to 550, which is 30 above normal. The yearly total since July 1st is 3,426, which is 221 below normal. The highest wind gust observed was 18 miles an hour from the northeast. Yesterday the average wind speed was 7 miles an hour. The normal high temperature for today is 21 degrees, and the normal low is 4. The record high for today is 44, which occurred in 1986, and the record low is -31, which occurred in 1977. Sunrise today is at 7:49 a.m. and sunset is at 4:53 p.m. The Chanhassen, Minnesota climate summary for yesterday, January 10th, 2011. Yesterday's high temperature was 20 degrees and the low 12. 0.18 inches of precipitation fell yesterday, which brings the monthly total to 0.28 inches. The total precipitation for the year now stands at 0.28 inches. 2.7 inches of snow fell yesterday. There were 49 heating degree days yesterday. This brings the monthly total to 575. The yearly total since July 1st is 3,673.